Hi Kiwi, alright, we are back at Hades 1. We're going to be running the Aspect of Zagreus, which gives us a base 15% dodge chance. We're going to run the Lambent Plume like usual and hope for some actual good stacked up dodge chance on top of that. And pray that we get the Zeus attack boon early on in the run. We're going to be doing 5 heat with 1 level of hard labor where I take 20% more damage, extreme measures 2 levels, and tight deadline where we have to complete every floor within 9 minutes.
This ought to be interesting.
Let's see how this run goes, and hopefully get something to really make it pop off.
Lord Ares.
Ares is not the thing.
Well, if it isn't Malphon, the twin fists, bound to your very capable hands. So many weapons are so indirect, I think. With Malphon, you are about as close to the destruction as can be.
Wait, no, there is a way to make this really strong, and that is if we get Merciful End comboed with Curse of Agony and Athena's Dash. If we get those 3 things, this run becomes untouchably strong.
Heads up.
So what we need to do is we need to get Ares special first. Oh, there was a fish. Oh well, too fast. I'm going to be in speedrunner mode for a little bit. I guess the other option is we get Athena, or sorry, not Athena, Aphrodite, and try to aim for her duo boon, because that'll make it, I believe, so that the curse, the Doom curse sticks on enemies non-stop and just keeps taking damage as long as they're weakened.
We are the sum of all decisions that we make and that are made for us.
Well said, Chaos. Dash Strike does more damage, deal more damage from attacking behind. I'm going to be Dash Striking a lot, so we'll take that for now. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't read the curse. I should have re-rolled it in for an attack booster. Oh well. That's fine. So we won't know what boons we're going to be getting for a little bit. Hopefully I don't miss out on something that could have been absolutely critical to the build path I'm setting for myself. But at least we can start stacking up Doom. Well, anyway, so I'm officially on vacation. I have finished the last bit of paperwork that I needed to do at home, send some invoices to random parties that, well, not random parties, but parties that I worked for that I need to follow up with. And now I'm officially on vacation. I've got some fun plans ahead scheduled. First off, it's my birthday this week. So I'm going to hopefully have some... I think we're going to inevitably bake a cake. Cool, I got the darkness, which means the other option probably would have been a gem, so I'm quite glad that I got that, because HP on this build will always be gracefully appreciated. These armored grabbers are going to be a problem, but we can... Our DPS is up there with the Doom, and it's only going to get better if we get the right duo boons. This should be the last room that our previews will be blocked as well, so... I think we're in a fine spot. I am wasting some time getting CC'd by these things, but look at our damage already. It's pretty up there. And we're stacking up dodge chance pretty fast. Another Chaos Gate would be pretty solid. Let's do that, yeah. Might nerf us a little bit going into Meg, but we'll manage.
My Chaos Boon evolved a new effect. A wretched sneak.
Just gonna try and DPS this dude as fast as possible, which seems to be pretty easy to do since he,
The goddess Demeter.
our DPS is pretty...
Lord Ares already got hold of you, has he? He's good at making mortals kill each other, yes. But he has utterly no knack for subtlety.
Ooh, if we can get rare crop here, or whatever it's called. I don't want any of these. Alright, I'm gonna reroll once.
Any other boons for me?
There we go. Okay. A shame we only have one boon to... Oh, we have both of these. Okay. Okay, I doubt this affects the Chaos boon, but if it does, that's gonna be amazing. Let's hope for it. It did. Oh, wait. No, it didn't. Okay, whatever. So that's gonna make Curse of Agony scale up really high. Okay, we have the potential for a ridiculously strong Merciful End build. All we need is to roll Athena on this run. If we get Athena, things are gonna get insane very quickly in this build. Trust me. Like, I've seen the potential of this build before. I'm excited. I'm excited, Kiwi. You should be excited too. No guarantees. And speaking of excitement, though, I was gonna say, so for my birthday, I definitely want to bake a cake.
Secrets of the Twin Fists.
While using attack or special, you are sturdy. That sounds great, because that's a 30% damage reduction. Alternatively, pierce foes and deal 900 damage to armor is also really good. Because armor is kind of the thing that's reducing our DPS. That's effectively, that's 900% more damage to armor. Or 30% less damage taken. I think because I'm speedrunning and I'm going to be monkeying about a little bit, I'm going to take the sturdy damage reduction. But I'll keep that in mind.
Remain exactly where you are.
And because of how quickly we're killing things as it is on this first floor, I feel pretty safe in taking this for the extra gems. So,
Weak.
like, look at us just shredding through things. I've seen a lot of content creators that cover Hades content
That's enough.
say that the gauntlets are one of the best, like, beginner-friendly weapons, and I kind of understand now why. Like, I wouldn't think that because it's a melee weapon. Oh, I can't afford her, but she's in the role. Oh, that would have been so good if we could have gotten her here. Just take her special and just win the game. This hurts me. This hurts me so bad. Kieran, have some nectar.
Couldn't have said it better myself. You enjoy that, mate? When it comes time to reconsider your price structure, hope you think of me.
Oh, this is only the mid shop. Okay. I thought we were done with the floor already. Huh. Well, that's not good. Because I've only got about... Oh, wait, no. I'm looking at... Okay, sorry. I was looking at the top timer and being like, okay, I have 9 minutes, and that's 3 minutes ticking downwards, but no, that's ticking upwards. The bottom left is where our timer is for the tight deadline. And we've got a full 6 minutes, so we are making phenomenal time. Oh, okay, maybe not phenomenal time, but we are making ample time here. There's the coin I could have used in the last room. I was just double checking, making sure there isn't another route. So I decided for my birthday cake, as a kid, back in the day, when I was growing up, Starbucks, my mom has a hopeless addiction to Starbucks coffee, so
Let's deal some death.
I am a frequent flyer at Starbucks. Not that I usually get anything. I'm not big on coffee as a whole. It's just never been my cup of tea. Pardon the bad joke. Oh no, I was glitched there for a second. I couldn't do anything. Ignited Ichor. No, none of this looks good. We'll take the trial between Ares and Demeter. Tight deadline, as you get further into the game, or as you do higher levels of tight deadline, you really have to be conscious about what rooms you take. And these sorts of rooms you generally want to avoid because they take a lot of time to clear. But 9 minutes is just such ample time. I think... Pardon me. I think we'll take Demeter here. Because Ares is a little bit easier to deal with. I don't want her cast. This is only HP healing, so I don't really want that. But I don't want to waste a reroll here. I think I want to save my rerolls. I only have 3, and we're going to be looking for some really important duo boons, assuming the run lets us. So I guess I'll just take... I don't want Crystal Beam. I guess I'll just take Nourished Soul.
It seems unwise of you to thus dismiss my offering. Suffer then, a while by my hand.
Alright.
Sorry, Lord Ares.
So we just need to DPS all of the good things down as quick as possible. I dashed right through that. I could have avoided that damage. And that trap. I'm saving the HP from Demeter until after this trial is over. Simply because I might heal more from it if I do. Because I figured, oh, okay, we're just going to take it now. Never mind. This was a hot mess, Kiwi.
You crossed the fields of death impressively back there. Though you are fortunate I'm in a giving mood.
Fair enough. All right, let's see. I don't want your cast. Your doom effects deal more damage but take longer to activate. This is fine because, again, if we get Merciful and that 60% damage doesn't matter, or that longer time to activate doesn't matter anymore. So we'll take Impending Doom here for sure. And we'll go for the shop here and hope that we see Athena. We do. Oh, Kiwi, this could be huge.
Should help keep me going.
Okay, I need to re-roll an aim for her, I need her special. Her dash does not trigger the duo boon. Ugh, we're not getting it, but I can at least take her dash now. Yeah, I'll just take her, or I could take her call because her call is really good. No, I'll definitely want her dash, so let's take her dash for now. And I have level 2 on the attack already. I could get another palm on it, yeah, I'll do that.
Gods grant me strength.
That's only 20 more damage, but it will add up because this is going to be it's going to scale as its quality increases, so it's worth it. All right, I won't take the HP, we'll save our coin for other things, and I shouldn't pussyfoot around this room too long because we need to be mindful of our time limit.
Finally. Heard rumblings about some news back at your daddy's house, Redblood. So his illustrious abducted queen, she's come back home?
She believes that she was abducted?
Wait, how do you even know all that? And should you really be talking about the Queen that way?
I don't answer to her. She can come and go as she wants for all I care. But you want to know who can't? Yeah, you.
That me mom you're talking about.
Now!
This is fine. We're gonna just punch her a whole bunch, and she'll be mad about it. But what's she gonna do? Kill us? No, she's not. Oh dear. Far be it from me from being cocky. So see, we're doing about 200 damage per proc of Doom. But just keep in mind, if we get Merciful End, that's gonna be every time I dash into her. It's gonna be absurdly strong if we can get the things we need, which is a big if. It definitely feels like a big if, but it's well within the realm of possibility if we get lucky. There's definitely a bit of RNG that we're gonna have to fight to make this work. Do we get the Lambent Bloom here?
Ugh, that one.
We do. So, time has paused. So let's take a peek. What are we up to? We're up to, I can't actually see. 13. We're already up to 13% dodge chance, Kiwi. So we're at almost 30% dodge chance total.
Those wretches of Tartarus cannot be relied upon.
Off to Asphodel.
All right. Nothing here that I want. And do I have anything I want to sell? No. At this point, I have all the boons that I want.
Next floor.
Aside from Athena's special,
Check.
Merciful End, the duo between Ares and Athena. And after that, I don't really need anything else on this build, frankly.
This place has definitely seen better days. Or nights.
I know I've said it before, but I do appreciate how consistently the characters in this game are very confused about the time of day. I find it very amusing as a continuously running joke.
You wretches.
I'd say our DPS potential is off the charts right now, but our actual DPS is, again, on the more average side. But all it takes is a couple correct RNG rolls, and we're already primed for that to potentially happen. The only downside is I cannot take anything other than the Lambent Plume because of how I'm planning to build this run.
Suffer in darkness. I'll take what's
Definitely
mine.
don't need to do this, but that's
Trespasser.
a potential for 195 HP, so we can at least top off our HP. This is probably unnecessary time waste, but again, 9 minutes is so easy to beat on tight deadline if you're used to the core gameplay at this point. And I mean, I think I've proven at this point, we're at like we must be at almost a 10 win streak at this point, if not already.
Useless.
Well, I only needed 40 HP, but I got a lot more than that. Alright, let's see. HP or pomegranate? I mean, I guess I'll stack another pom on the attack? I don't think it's worth going for the HP. We're going to be so strong, and our dodge chance is honestly going to make up for any lack of HP that we have. So, and
It's him.
once again, Thanatos, I got frozen on the lava. At least I'm not burning.
Good to be working with you in a more official capacity, Zag. Shall we get started?
Look at him smiling at us. He's actually happy. Good for Than. He deserves some happiness. Alright.
No doubt at all for me.
I appreciate that he dropped his little circle of death, and the enemy that spawned on it just leaves. It's kind of funny. Like, I don't want to die this way. Alright. We've gotten all the kills so far. Than hasn't gotten one. He'll probably target this armored enemy and get away with it. I don't think I can stop that. Wait, I can save this. Got it. Stole the kill. I'm a filthy chaoser. I don't think I'm saving this one, though. Oh, it bailed out. Ah, they're just all standing on it. He got 4 kills just because all the enemies positioned correctly. Unfortunate. It's fine. I don't think there's actually a reward for getting all the kills. Maybe there is, but I don't know of one if there is.
You're clear of them for now.
Delicious.
Hang on to this for me.
All right, and do I actually, you know what? It may be better to take this flat 20% increased damage, because what is this? This is like a 10th. Yeah, this is a 10% damage increase to the Doom damage, whereas this is a 20% that will continue to scale. Nectar or Darkness? We'll take the Nectar and hope for the Palm level on something that matters. If we get it on the dash, it's not going to do anything for us, realistically speaking. But there are a lot of other boons that it could land on that'll do just as much, or do quite a bit for us in terms of DPS. So the things we need on this build still, the things that would really make us pop off, if Hermes does show up, we'll want his attack speed boon, or his get more dashes boon, or just we could go for hyper sprint and basically the abilities that make you deal more damage based on your move speed. You know what would be really fun? To harken back to that build I had that one time. If we get his boon that makes you have 30% move speed and dodge chance after using a cast. Alright, so we've got Shop, we've got Demeter, and we've got Chaos. I think Chaos is the way to go because I can't afford a boon in the shop unless we get a lucky gold pot. And this could give us more attack damage, so we'll go this route. I don't really have anything that I want from Demeter specifically, unfortunately.
In the name of Hades.
Let's see, HP, rarer boons. Do I waste a reroll here on the off chance that I get a more attack-focused benefit? I think I don't. I'll take afterward... okay, so every time I use my special for 3 encounters, I take 4 damage, but afterwards 25% chance to find rare or better boons. There's Athena. Okay, we can probably get her special this time, I hope. Ooh, we got the Witch's Circle, but... it doesn't matter. I have Athena's dash. These guys are not a threat because Athena's dash just completely invalidates their entire existence. It's so funny. Like, they can't touch me. I've taken damage from lava. I don't even know if I was on the lava long enough to take the damage there, but it's like they really can't do very much at all. Okay, I've taken some damage this room, but it's exclusively for me standing in the lava. I don't think these guys did any damage to me even once.
Let's do this again sometime, alright? I have a simple token for you, goddess. Although it's insufficient thanks for all the aid you've given me.
You are most gracious, cousin, to extend this offering. You honor me. Yet I would ask you think of your well-being for the time, not mine.
Okay.
Hail and good tidings to you, noble cousin. May you be swift and thorough vanquishing the dead who dare oppose you.
A beautiful bit of prose from our goddess of wisdom. So yeah, okay, I could take this just so that we get, what's it called, privileged status going, but this is way more important for the long-term effect of our build, so we're definitely going Specialist Stronger can deflect, does 82% more damage. We're only getting it, realistically speaking, for the sake of rolling for Merciful End, but now it's in the pool. Now we have a chance. So if I see Ares, if I see Athena and I get them and they don't offer me something that I really want, like a Doom enhancing ability or a Athena's Call, we just re-roll and hope for Merciful End. The entire idea, so the way Merciful End works is if you hit an enemy with a move that deflects, such as Athena's dash or now her special, the enemies will, any currently waiting to be applied Doom effect is instantly triggered. So what you do is you punch, you dash, you punch, you dash, and you just constantly are hitting enemies for, we're doing 317 damage per hit.
Lord Hermes, sir, you've asked for nothing in return, and so please take this humble offering, because it's nothing, really.
Specifically per Doom proc. And that's still going to keep going up.
Well, no, that's awful kind there, cuz. No need to thank me, though. Not so profusely, anyhow.
Because it still has one more level to upgrade. I think it's currently rare upgraded, and it's going to be heroic in like a couple more rooms.
I hear you're close with Orpheus down there. You get the chance, you tell him I said hey. He's pretty decent with that lyre of his last time I checked.
Just kidding, it is actually already at heroic. So we're at the damage cap for our base level damage on the Doom procs, but again, 300 damage every punch pretty much, with a minor cooldown on the dash. None of these really fit the build. I am actually going to use a reroll here and hope for something.
Got anything else?
Attack is faster, there we go. +1 dash, that's exactly what we wanted to see. HP or shop, we'll take the shop and hope for another Athena or Ares. Inevitably, we're going to get Demeter or a fourth god that I have no interest in, but speaking of which, hi Poseidon. Does Poseidon offer me anything here that I actually have any interest or want for? Genuinely speaking, I don't think he does. He can offer his cast. he can offer his call. I don't want his call. His cast is acceptable only because I'd be interested in trying to get his duo with Ares to kind of check off a list. But if that's the extent of it, that's really all I've got, and it's not enough for me to want to waste my money on him. Sorry, Mr. Popo. We're gonna skip you today. We'll break Karen's pots and go on to punching Lerny in the face. I could have taken the palm, but I think I'm gonna hold my gold because honestly, I don't think there's much to be gained from palms.
If you'd like for me to kill you, hiss.
So just watch his HP go down every time Doom procs, like just a solid chunk of damage. And our base attack damage is pretty stacked up because of the Chaos Boons we've been locked into. Dash attack, I think it's been primarily dash attack, right? But after this boss fight, we'll have the next Chaos Boon activated, which means I should be able to reliably... I should be getting higher rarity boons, potentially.
That was from Chaos.
Oh, right. I used my special just for shits and giggles and got punished for it immediately. That's funny. I also forgot that I have the passive that makes me deal more damage to enemies that have my cast in them, so I should... Or my cast gem, my bloodstone, I think it's called. So I should remember to use that a bit more. Yeah, just imagine this build, Merciful End notwithstanding, just imagine if we got our Athena god, our Athena call. Because then I can just really turn my brain off, punch things, and watch them just get shredded apart. But then combo that with Merciful End, and I'm just going to be an untouchable... I was going to say an untouchable god, but that's kind of accurate, isn't it? I'm going to bail out so I don't take the damage here. Oh, gosh, he jumps a lot more than I thought he was going to. So we're one hit plus 1 damage. Oh, wait, no, you know what? It is 1 hit because we have 20% more damage taken in this from the Pact of Punishment. So he could have one-shot, or he could have ended me if he hit me one more time. All right, we've got our Chaos Boon, which is excellent. I think we're on to the next floor then. Okay.
Emerged from Asphodel intact.
Let's see, we are up to 20% dodge chance. So we're sitting at a nice 35% base dodge chance. Would love to get more dodge chance than that somehow. Don't know how. Do I want the HP here? Honestly, going into Elysium, it's probably worthwhile having a little bit of HP just in my corner. And it's only 33. That's not terrible. I'm going to take it. Just for the little extra level of safety, and it still keeps us above the threshold for us to be able to afford a god boon. So I think this is fine. Anyway, so I was going to talk about my birthday week. I was saying back in the day, my mom often took me to Starbucks, and she would get coffee.
Get from here across all that.
I had no interest in the coffee, so I usually went for the pastry route, and they used to serve marble cake, and I don't know why they stopped serving it. I think they replaced it with their pumpkin because there was just such a market for pumpkin goods. And I guess maybe marble cake just wasn't selling as well as all their other goods. I don't know what to tell you. All I know is that marble cake was hands down my favorite thing that I could ever get at a Starbucks. And I lament the loss of that delicious baked pastry. But to celebrate my birthday, our current plan is to make marble cake our first time. So marble cake is a pound cake. That is a mixture of vanilla and chocolate pound cake. Which, pound cake on its own is delicious. Add in some swirls of chocolate and you're having a grand old time. So I'm eagerly looking forward to this. We've got a couple days until my birthday still, so we're probably not going to bake it until then. Kiwi's feeling a little bit sick right now anyway, unfortunately just in time for the start of my vacation, so we'll probably take it easy. Honestly, I could totally go for some just hang out, casual RuneScape. They're both RuneScape Old School and RuneScape 3 have had some pretty major updates that neither of us have gotten to indulge in recently. I've been playing RuneScape for almost, probably over 2 decades now. Actually, no, I guess not quite because I haven't gotten the veteran cape. I'm like a year off. So, oh yeah, I guess that is almost 20 years, just 19.
Time to fix up these fists.
Ooh, your attack has more range and deals 10% more damage. Why, thank you kindly.
All tuned up.
Gladly take that. All right, here's another shop, but first the Well of Charon. Next boon has upgraded rarity. That could be really good for us, but I think I'm just gonna save my gold because we need to be able to afford as many boons from the shop as we can, and this is just the mid shop. Poseidon, would you leave us alone? I have no interest in your glorious beard and majestic pecs. All right, we'll just take an Ares boon here, I guess. I have no interest in Zeus either. All right, we got the butterfly ball. This is fine.
You are a gigantic soul catcher.
Soul Catcher is what it's called. Okay, good to know. We'll try and kill some of these eyeballs before they spawn into gross things if we can. Since they pop with 1 hit from our attack, well, okay, 2 hits from our attack, the Doom proc will finish them pretty easily. And every spawn, I think, gives us a little bit of HP, or not HP, but a potential coin drop. So there we go. Made very quick work of that room.
I wished only to speak to you in private once again, my kin, except, you see...
Except you see, dear cousin,
What?
that some members of our family are predisposed toward the unspeakable. I caution you around my half-brother is all. Now carry on.
Wait, I thought you couldn't get Merciful N without her special. Like, oh, you know what it is? You need either Ares attack or special. Athena can be any of her boons. We got it. Kiwi, we got it.
Interrupt me once again, dear sister. You know I do not care for that. I warn you to stay out of my affairs. I shall aid my kin as I see fit.
It seems these two don't necessarily get along with each other very well, but that's
You
fine.
only do as you see fit, Lord Ares. Mind that you continue pulling in the same direction as us all.
Ooh, I love the content in that the contempt towards Ares in that voice acting. So good. All right, Merciful End. Your abilities that can deflect immediately activate Doom effects. Does an additional 40 damage. Kiwi, this run is over, and it's over in the most amazing way. I hope you're ready to see what this happens, and I hope I'm not building this up to be a disappointment. We're gonna go for the pomegranate because we've got plenty of coin already. But watch this. Look at their HP just disappear into the void. They don't stand a chance. Like at this point, like this is ridiculous. This is probably one of the best boons in the game. Not to mention one of the best builds to run it, because there really aren't a lot of weapons that have such a reliable way to trigger Doom and reactivate it so quickly. So, I think we'll take the Impending Doom level up again, just because I think that gives us more damage overall.
Should I take the train?
I'll take another... I definitely don't need any more HP. Like, you're going to watch Hades' HP bar just absolutely melt into oblivion. It's going to be wild. We don't need... Like, I am as safe as I could possibly be, plus we have the ridiculous dodge chance on this build. So, like, look at this chariot. Where did it go? It's gone, and it's never coming back because we just... mercifully ended it.
Power of the gods.
All right. I guess one more level of Impending Doom since we didn't get the attack boon levied. Oh my goodness, what is with all these pomegranates just showing up out of nowhere? I'm not complaining, it's more damage. I mean, at this point, that's all we need. All we need is more damage. The only other thing I can think of is if Ares has any other duo boons that make more Doom do more damage, but I don't think he does. Unless, maybe his legendary? I don't know what his legendary does. We'll take the attack on it this time. Hey, free coin. All right. Let's see how many coins we can get out of this, because it's going to be most of them, I think. And there we go.
I shall deal with you later.
Our DPS is insane now. This is all we needed. Like, I saw Ares and like, ugh, Ares, and then I realized, wait, I am running a weapon that specifically with this build is probably one of the strongest and honestly fairly easy to obtain builds in the game. And I was not wrong. This is absurd. This damage is absurd. Oh, if we popped off Kiwi, like the last run we had, I was saying, like we weren't weak necessarily, but we never had the thing that made the build feel complete or like truly make it shine. We are experiencing that, what I was looking for in that last run. Divine Flourish. I think that's our dash. So, Hermes or Shop? I think this is the end shop. I honestly think Hermes is the better option here because I have everything I want from the standard god pool. Aside from, again, Athena's Call, potentially. Alright, Hermes.
I accept this message.
What have you got? If we go Greater Haste and find Hyper Sprint, that'll be fun. Just be very fast. I could re-roll... I mean, Quick Recovery works really well with our build because we'll recover 30% of HP lost. Because I'm going to constantly be dashing just to DPS. But I could re-roll this and hope for the one that... Oh, you know what? It may be a tier 2 that requires us to get a call. I was thinking about the one, again, that gives us 30% dodge chance and movement speed after using a God Gauge use. So I'll take Quick Recovery here. I could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't require that, but I suspect it might. All right. Watch what's going to happen in this boss fight, because I assure you it's going to be incredible.
Come, Hellspawn, and get destroyed by the 2 greatest fighters in Elysium.
I'm not fighting myself. I don't think Asterius and I are going to gang up on you, Theseus. Alright, watch Asterius' HP. Like, I don't even care that I'm getting hit. Just look at his HP go. We already phased him. Like, I am taking a lot of damage because I have the 20% damage increase attack punishment. But, like, look at this poor bull man is just, he's gone. He's just gone. Merciful End is disgusting. Oh, this feels good, Kiwi.
Olympians, I call upon your aid.
Remember when I started my playthrough and just constantly was ragging on Ares for being an incredibly weak god? I was wrong.
That ought to shut him up.
And I apologize for how wrong I was.
That was for you, good Shade. You Shades enjoy yourselves.
It seems I had best prepare myself at this rate.
No, we are not selling Merciful End. That's so rude of them to even offer that. I don't think we have to do anything other than just keep proccing Merciful End at this point. I'm not going to sell anything. I'm not going to need to buy anything. Obviously, I'm going to buy more boons. I may as well. But this run, my goodness, this run popped off like no tomorrow. We're definitely getting a new record as long as I continue to play well and not waste my time doing extra unnecessary chambers. But at the same time, never was there a run where that was more willing, was where I needed that, where I could afford to do it more. All right. Poseidon has just not given up. He desperately wants our love, and I am not interested in him whatsoever. All right. I think let's start with Ares and see what he offers.
Here goes.
I'm not afraid of any mini bosses on this run. Sadly, we don't have any more Athena offerings, so I can't get her call. So I guess alternatively, Zeus's call would be pretty solid here. You know what? Maybe what I should have done is I shouldn't have taken Ares, because I could get duo boons with the other gods with Ares if I had waited. Oh well. I don't think it matters too much. And the other consideration is simply the fact that if I don't need to take the extra rooms, do I even need to bother with those extra gods? Because like I said, I don't really need any more boons. I have everything I need. Like, look at this damage. It's absurd. Okay, I can talk about the damage potential of this build all day, but maybe I just focus on other things now. We got the point, Jeff. You are elated by your sheer unbridled damage potential. So, what are my other birthday plans? Well, I mentioned I'm gonna probably just have some nice casual baking and cooking fun. Let's see. None of these are terribly interesting. I guess I'll just take Battle Rage. That really doesn't do anything for us, though. I guess I'll take Curse of Vengeance then. So we're gonna bake. We're gonna play a whole lot of Fire Emblem, I hope. I think, honestly, like, Hermes would be fun here, but what I'll probably go for is the... I'll save up money for the Titan Blood and see if I can get that. So we're gonna bake, we're gonna cook. We're gonna have a taco party. My plan for birthday is taco party and marble cake.
Can't do that.
And then I have a theory about what the birthday present Kiwi has gotten for me is, which is gonna unlock some fun new options on the channel potentially, in terms of what I can record and present. No guarantees, but I think I have an idea of what my gift is. And if it's not, I mean, it's definitely gonna be a Christmas gift. And I'm fine either way, because like right now I'm PC locked. If I can get an HDMI capture card, that opens up new avenues, and that's definitely what I'm asking for Christmas if I don't get it for my birthday. But I'm thinking about all the fun Switch games that I could play that I can't that aren't on the PC. Well, Bayonetta is on the PC, but all the Pikmin games are absolutely on the top of my list of things that I would want to play on the channel. And then on top of that, Astral Chain I don't think is on the PC, and I'd be interested in playing that for the first time. But more than anything, I think probably the game I'm looking forward to the most, that I've been thinking about the most, is like what I would record on the channel, is Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Like, Tears of the Kingdom was fine, but I absolutely, I very confidently can say I enjoyed Breath of the Wild a lot more. But one of my favorite things to do in that game was to fill out the camera. So it has kind of like you take photos of everything in the game sort of system for a complete. I don't even know if there's not really an achievement. It's just a completionist sort of thing. But I had so much fun playing with that in both games. We're not having very much luck in terms of. We deflected all of his explosions. Poor dude got absolutely destroyed.
Lord Zeus, I bid you please accept my humble offering for all you've done for me.
Why, that is rather generous of you, and I'm grateful for it, nephew. How good of you to make attempts at reciprocity.
Attempts, he says.
The Lord and ruler of Olympus on the world, why, he needs a healthy sense of humor, no, young man? There's an awful lot of spoil sports out here, can't even take a little joke. Well, I know all their mothers. Fie on all of them, I say. Let's joke away.
Do you know all their mothers because you slept with them? Because I mean, I don't know much about Greek mythology, but I'm well aware about Zeus's rather loose sense on monogamy. All right, let's see. I don't know if I used that term correctly, monogamy, but whatever. Whatever. Zeus's aid. We're gonna take that.
Thunder and lightning.
Thunder and lightning aren't so frightening. Anyone else remember Pajama Sam? I used to love those games as a kid, and oh my goodness, Doug's recent playthrough with an AI Pajama Sam is absolutely legendarily hilarious. We're getting some very unlucky sticks RNG, aren't we? We're not finding the correct room at all.
No way.
It's gonna be very sad if we end up having to do the last chamber as the, like, so many runs where I've wanted to have, like, finished quickly. I have it, like, or finished slower, rather.
Something I need.
I don't get it all. I don't find the Satyr Sack until the first. I find it in, like, the first or second room, even though I'm like, I want to do all these extra rooms for fun. And now I'm like, I don't need anything else. I want to just try and see how fast I can clear this run. And the game is just utterly denying me. Okay, there we go. What do we get?
Good enough to eat.
10 more damage on Doom, or 10% more damage. So let's see. 10% of 200 is 20. So I think this is the more damage.
Oh, good. It's still fresh.
He sounds so unhappy about that.
That's something.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and buy the Titan Blood. Getting the Hermes Boon here would probably be more fun, but
just what I need.
I'm just thinking about all the fun things that I could afford down the road with the Titan Blood. Like, I want to upgrade Hestia and try a proper Hestia run. I want to upgrade Blitz Disc. I want to upgrade Achilles Spear and Guan Yu. And so I'd rather get the Titan Blood right now. Oh, and absolutely the aspect of Rama. I love Rama. Rama, like, the Haribo is probably my best weapon, but Rama's a strong second if I can get a build going.
The prince compels the multi-headed hound to let him pass.
But anyway, with Breath of the Wild, I made it a point.
See you, boy.
Of just every photo I take needs to be like either a selfie or something absolutely ridiculous. Like, I would go out of my way to take the most, like, unnecessarily extra photos to complete the encyclopedia, and I would absolutely do that again because I know Kiwi had so much fun watching me do that when I was playing Tears of the Kingdom when it first came out.
You would attack me with the savagery of the twin fists. Then come.
Oh, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Brace yourself, father. Take this, Daddy. Oh no, Kiwi. Daddy, nope, I'm done. We're just ending this fight. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I've lost talking privileges, but look at his poor HP bar.
Rise now from my realm and fight again.
Where'd you go? All right. Well, since we don't know where Dad went, we'll just take out his friend for a moment. Could have reflected that, but I didn't. It's fine. Just boop, 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 boop. Just kill things when I feel like it. This is fine. Oh, he got me. That's fine though. Like, Hades, you're saying I'm not quick right now? Look at your HP bar just melting. Oh, right. Wait, hold on. I remembered. Look, Kiwi, I remembered.
Let's go.
Come on, give me a laser pattern or pots. I don't care about your pots. Kill me. I don't mind. I can deal with it.
Again?
Go back.
Your HP bar means nothing to me. Oh, I wasted my Hades, my Zeus spoon. Merciful end is so disgusting. Come on, give me a laser. Come on, give me a laser. Just stand still. Let me wail on you. And there we go, Kiwi. I could have DPS'd him even faster if I used my Zeus call more.
You owe this victory to all your relatives. I'll get you yet.
And that is by far our fastest run ever.
Home.
Like, let's talk about what we needed here. My goodness, like, we didn't need that. Aspect of Zagreus was funny, but we didn't need that. All we needed was Merciful End, Impending Doom, and Curse of Agony. Oh, and of course, Divine Dash. And there we go. That's all this build needed to be. We beat our previous record, like our fastest previous run, by a full almost 5 minutes. This build was so unbelievably strong. What a good run, Kiwi. We got the Lambent Plume proc too. So we're at 34%, so that's it. We were at 50% dodge chance through that whole run, and we were missing a whole lot of boons that could give us more dodge chance.
Horned creatures are familiar to Zagreus, having fought countless satyrs and the like. But he discovers this time that not even satyrs possess the sheer, ferocious power of a startled mountain goat.
I have dealt with some angry goats in my lifetime. They can be scary, like they're tiny, but friendly goats, I love goats, man. I have worked with some pygmy goats in pajamas. They're so cute. Got to do some hoof trims on them.
Wonder if I can get out even faster.
But, fun times. Fun times all around.
Welcome to the House of Hades, and thanks for dying.
I feel like you said that last time, Hypnos. Alright, Dad, what do you got to say?
And what of the complaints from Elysium? They wanted the lawns thoroughly manicured for their athletic contests.
Get them some AstroTurf.
Already taken care of. Though the flooding in Asphodel, that doesn't look like something we can clear up for quite some time. Fortunately, the residents seem to be getting accustomed to it.
I just noticed, but her shoulder pauldrons, they match Hades' shoulder pauldron. It's kind of cute.
There have been fewer reports about it as of late. And what of the satyr problem? Blasted things are rampant up there still.
Well, they're probably contained up there, at least. And Zagreus has been keeping them in check, hasn't he?
He has.
He hates to admit it, but he knows it's right.
How goes it?
So...
Achilles, sir. You happen to know whether Father authorized the transfer of a Macedonian Tau Lambda chariot to Elysium in recent memory? I ran into the former hero Theseus all joyriding about in one of those.
I know the chariot you mean. It's not just any Macedonian. It's modified, apparently by Daedalus himself. No earthly weapons can do what it does. Though, please don't tell me Theseus put on that mask.
Oh, you know he did, Achilles.
What, you mean the golden matching mask? I saw him wearing it all right. Looked like a proper fool, I thought. What of it, though?
Well, I think that Daedalus would certainly agree. Heard that he fashioned that mask and outfit as a little joke. For someone deeply prideful and well unaware. It must have suited Theseus quite well then, yes?
That it did.
That it did, most definitely, sir.
And once again, Zagreus and I share a brain cell.
But Prince, I don't know what to say. Are you joking around with me, maybe?
Oh no, I'm serious, Dusa.
Oh, I am deadly serious, Dusa, honest. It's for you.
Okay. Yeah, we're just kind of sharing a... We're genuinely sharing a brain cell right now.
Miss Dusa, I wanted to cordially invite you to an outing in the lounge. Remember when you asked me about a drink?
Oh, really? What, you mean right now? I guess I'm overdue to take a break.
Well, that's sweet. Time passes.
And, well, since I don't exactly fit the mold of your traditional Gorgon, I mean, I have no body, for example. I had trouble finding work. That is until Lord Hades took me in, and then I met you, and, well, I
just love this job.
I like Dusa. She's a good soul. Anxious, but very kind and friendly. Needs some support in her life. Also, this feels kind of scummy. We're just casually having a drink together at the table Meg is resting at. Like, that feels kind of rude and, like, very spiteful.
Oh, I can definitely relate to at least some of that.
Thanks, Your Highness. Prince Zagreus.
Bye for now.
We made her happy.
What is it with the generosity lately? Look, I'll just stash this with the rest if you really don't have a better thing to do with it than dump it off on me.
Hey, that's an idea. One of these days or nights, we'll have enough of this stuff to throw a feast to make all of Olympus jealous. Thanatos, I ought to have asked by now, but what's it like? Up there, I mean, outside. You never talk about it. I almost forget that's where you go for work.
What can I say? It's different. I never stay up there for very long. Don't think I could. It starts making me feel ill. Too many sensations all at once. And when the chariot of Helios is in the sky, it gets so bright that I can barely see.
That sounds awful. If it's that bad, why would all the Olympians chat it up so much?
There's no accounting for their taste, I guess.
Cruel. Cruelly honest. Alright.
I paid for it, I can mess with it.
Well said, Zagreus. So I generally have to follow up on a question that I was asking, but do you think there is astroturf in hell? Because I feel like there's astroturf in hell.
Say, Orpheus, Eurydice told me your songs, some of them came from her. She seems quite brilliant. You choose your muse as well.
I owe my everything to my Eurydice. She authored many of my songs indeed, and she inspired many, many more. Whilst living, we collaborated frequently, you see.
But weren't you the famous one? I don't understand why she doesn't share your renown.
It is but one of life's injustices, I fear. I always sang her praises every chance I had, and she asserted herself splendidly. Yet even still, our listeners believed our songs, they came from me. What else could I have done?
I don't exactly know the ways of mortals, mate, but I'm pleased to hear you always giving credit where it's due.
I know no other way, my friend.
That is always the unfortunate nature of being the front-facing performer. I mean, even when you are duoing with someone, people often like equate what is created to one individual when it's the work of many that goes into the production of music very often. I have no leg in this race. I know nothing about this sort of conversation. I can only
why not?
Speak of things from secondhand information from friends and people who work in that sort of industry. But I've heard the stories, and they're not the most pleasant to hear.
Such gifts won't stay my whip when next we meet up there. You realize that, right?
I realize it. And I hope you never change, Meg.
I hope.
What do you think of all the lounge decor there, Meg? Looking a little better these days, wouldn't you say?
He was going to say, I hope, Meg was going to say, I hope you do.
You know, it isn't bad. Though I have heard the strangest thing, that you're responsible for all of this. I couldn't understand why you would even bother, honestly.
Well, it's a popular locale for off-duty underworld officers to take a load off between shifts, and so I figure least I could do is pitch in and make the place a little better than I left it, right?
How very selfless of you, Zagreus. Soon, doubtless, it'll be your portrait hanging on that wall back there.
I don't actually remember if that's a plot thread that it can be followed through on, but I'd be curious to see if we were the employee of the time.
Oh no, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Meg.
No gift which you could bring me can exceed the value of our kinship, child, though it moves me to receive this offering.
It's nothing, Nyx, really. I know you've always believed in me, and it's not something I ever take for granted.
I am grateful.
How has it been for you of late, Nyx? Having Mother here again for old time's sake?
Though reminiscent of an older time, it is now very different, child. For one thing, you are present now, unlike before.
Oh, right. So are you getting on okay? Is everything all right?
Everything is all right. Your birth mother, Persephone, her presence has been welcome here, I think.
That sounds complicated.
I think so too.
Okay, I think she was implying that she believes that the people who are interacting with her believe that she is welcome. I was worried that there was some friction between mom friends for a moment there. Because that's what they are, right? They're absolutely just
bedtime here.
mom friends. Nyx has like a bunch of kids, and Persephone, I guess, only has Zagreus and
Skelly.
one other child apparently. But we'll no comment further on that.
This look like a shoulder to cry on to you, boyo?
Probably. I feel like you could bond with Skelly and cry on his shoulder if he let you.
Oh, look here, pal. I can't just keep accepting these from you. Not when they're paying me already. I got standards to uphold, you know?
I will look the other way if you do, mate. Now here, or else.
Take this gift and enjoy it, or else I will thoroughly murder you.
Care to accompany me?
Okay. So I could toss some Titan blood into one of these and make them a little bit stronger. Why don't we go for another aspect of Zeus? We haven't run that in a while. I don't think there's ever a reason to run aspect of Zagreus when literally every other shield does something of it better. I don't know. I have to think about what I want to spend Titan blood on. I think the thing I want to spend Titan blood on the most is aspect of Rama right now and get that fully upgraded. It's just such a strong weapon for me. Hestia and Eris are two other weapons that I think the more I stack up, the stronger and stronger they're gonna feel. So those are all really good options, but I think we ran an aspect of Chaos last time, so let's not do that. Maybe I do another aspect of Beowulf and we go like a Poseidon build, because we've never really gotten to play with his cast before. Yeah, why don't we do that?
Beowulf.
And I'll at least take one level on this.
Recover your ancient strength.
What did you just do?
Aegis, reveal your secrets.
Okay, we did all the levels, that's fine. One more level and it's max level, but let's see. You have Nagling's Board. You take 10% damage, but now your Dragon Rush bonus damage and area is 80% increased.
All set.
So, I think, I still don't have Poseidon's Keepsake. I can't believe I forgot. Okay, so we're not going to go with Poseidon on this build. I guess, if I recall, Ares had a good build with Poseidon, so we'll start with Ares and then hope that Poseidon shows up. Considering how invasive he was on the last run, maybe he'll show up on this one too. But we'll try and go for Poseidon and Ares as a duo boon, since I saw that built around Poseidon's cast, and then we'll try and do a Poseidon cast build. But with all that said, Kiwi, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're asleep, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I'm looking forward to spending my birthday with you. Taco Party Pound Cake Day. Oh man, that's coming up soon, and I'm very hungry. I mean excited. I mean hungry. Definitely hungry.